Luna's just kind of squishy. I just feel like so many carries right now are strength
There's
heroes.
better ones. Like, I mean, in this draft particularly, you know, it looks good. It fits. It works. And again, it's South America, so it is something a little bit different. But
Plus 1%.
definitely seeing that CS trending very nicely, though, towards the Queen of Pain. 10 and 8 currently at 5 and 6 over on C Smile.
And Death Prophet now pushing out the lane is going to
Bottom lane, Gojira.
Oh,
Nice kill here found by Whitemon and Gabby.
time prep things for Luna. That's one downside, though, is that he's not a very good stacking hero in dying.
I mean, the one nice thing is they make their play over onto Hector. They realize that he's left alone. Very nice efficiency coming out from T1. I like that Whitemon. He's taking the initiative. He realizes they are going to want to stack, so he's going to go block. Oh, there's a courier over there. He's just going to walk right past it because he sees Whisper. Gabby burning away over on the Mars, and these lanes are going oh, and there it is. There's a little bit more of.
Still contribute to side lane ganks, kind of similar to the Bat Rider principle I was talking about before.
Whisper hunting as the arena is going to be able to get himself his effort yet again, and that'll be his second kill on the Grimstroke. First kill with the arena.
And the best thing about that kill is we get to hear his voice line again. Not his, but you know, that great one.
Please, if you know what it is, Purge is desperate. He needs to know what it means.
I did a cursory Google search. It did not turn up good results. They are hunting for him.
I mean, that's just what you do, right? If you know that Hector's in this game and he's playing.
By fight, I mean potentially dead Zephyr.
Yeah.
Good denied by Whisper.
Zephyr not looking too healthy here as K1 joining back in. Did look like they were able to get Whitemon out on
It's
smoke.
upcoming, but
oh, they're going to just miss each other.
This is not.
They're looking for Luna.
This is better for Beastcoast. Oh, Hector's.
No one's showing.
All right, they're going back into this area. Now it kind of looks good. If they can tomb the cliff.
Yeah, there we go. So no. Flame break. They've got the Eclipse off, but this is so much damage being dumped out here. He is going to fall. They did just pick up the Blink Dagger over on Whisper. Spirit Stew to buildings.
In trouble in the river.
He is indeed. And so is Whitemon's not looking too healthy either. Turn back around. There it is, the Blink forward coming out from Whisper. Good dash here with the shield. Cuckoo gonna try to keep him alive a little bit longer as they'll turn back around over onto Stinger. Disruption coming into play. So we're getting into position. The rest here comes C-Smile, still has that little bit of exorcism alive there, and the spear will connect. So they'll turn it back around. They did end up losing the Undying, but they'll end up losing their dress to constantly be ready for those moments if they appear.
It's hard for his hero to defend himself, so if you don't have Eclipse, then you are going to have a bad time every time they run at you.
Blink being here over onto C-Smile. He's going to get knocked underneath the tower, and yeah, perhaps just a little bit too ambitious to be down here by himself.
All going pretty solid. Stinger going to get a D-ward, nicely done.
Maybe. Silence, the Phantom's Embrace. Flame Blake back. Does have the lasso if needed. Good disruption coming out from Gojira. Buys a little bit more time. Another Phantom, though, being tossed out over onto Stinger. He dropped the Tombstone, but he is going to fall. They get a couple clicks off. Nice arena, though. Spearing Gabby over to the wall. Whisper going to be able to find himself yet another kill. It's going to be Gojira who collects on it.
Kept the tomb alive as well.
They're going to go for a push over on this mid tower. Again, these spirits not doing quite as much, but still a area. Leading the way with Cuckoo. They're hoping to find the Luna. It's going to be Stinger, though, who breaks the smoke. So Hector going to be able to run away. And they're going to lose Stinger, but I think that is a worthy death to protect Hector.
Yeah, now we're dropping it. Oh my god, Queen of Pain has a free plate mail from the tree armor. Holy shit. And they just dewarded this like 2 minutes ago.
He's got to land the spear. Gonna jump forward. There it is. He lands the spear and the arena, but they need to do a little bit more. The teleports are coming out en masse. It is right by the tower. Cuckoo going to try to make Whisper pay for this, as also Gabby here dropping the Firefly. This is not looking great here for Whisper. He's gonna get the spear back though. Still alive for this time. The Sonic Wave though will collect him, as now Gojira is getting dragged back by the lasso, as many of the T1 heroes have
off it, but he's got Yules now to defend himself if he gets overgrowth. If Bat Rider's initiating, they've got some tools here.
We also have the Blink Dagger picked up now for Gojira, so not only is he going to be able to be very aggressive, he's also going to be able to just have better positioning. As Whisper's back in this bottom lane again, is going to get charged upon by Zephyr and Gabby. And they've got that urn. Firefly come into play, so it's, again, a dead Whisper. But more breathing room here as Hector's starting to take off here with this net worth.
Yeah, the reason he keeps dying like this is because they've got this ward right side of tower. So every
hero of choice. Still trying to put the pressure, though, on this bottom lane. See that Chris just gonna try to clear up over here. Oh yeah, look at this Gabby. He's got the lasso up. He's got the ink swell. Gojira's here though. It's a great save. Buying him enough time as he'll turn back around. He is forced to pop that BKB. They have the demonic purge though over onto Gabby. Whitemon joining back in. The spear coming out from Whisper, pinning over to the ground. Dropping the arena. Followed up with the overgrowth though, and they're gonna be able to hold Whisper and Stinger together. They've got to move together as one. So they'll turn around. They're so okay still over on the side of Beast because they're chasing after Cuckoo. Do have the Spirit Siphon. They'll end up losing Gojira though. They had dropped the tomb, Carl, poking away here on the back line. Doesn't feel like Hector wants to be a part of this just yet, as Whisper will fall, and it looks like they'll get themselves a double as they take down C-Smile. Stinger just gonna hide over here in the corner. He says, please don't look here. And they're gonna just try to throw a little bit of that Firefly down. It's not enough, I don't think, to finish him off. And he's gonna move. Oh, he walks right into more, though. That's a dead Stinger.
Yeah, the game was up at that point.
Yeah, it was a valiant effort.
The napalm ran out is what happened, so he actually did. So Luna's raw HP still not very good, only just under 2k, but he's got a lot of levels at least, level 16. That part is good. He's tied for the highest level in the game, actually just hit 17 as well. And once he gets Scotty, his survivability jumps a huge amount. It's gonna be a really good item.
Whisper's like, nope, I'm just teleporting. Oh, they use the overgrowth on Whisper. He is very dead down here, but now they know that the overgrowth is done, so perhaps they can make something happen as they go for immediate smoke play after that. Ooh. They think about going back in. All right, the jump in over onto Stinger. Hector. It's a follow-up here. They've got the Exorcism. They'll end up losing Stinger.
They didn't get Tomb down.
Didn't get it down in time as Hector's trying to just cut away onto Cuckoo, but they have nothing to cancel that TP. However, they do have a Yules to go and cancel out on Whitemon, so they'll find themselves a kill, and they'll immediately beeline down to this bottom tier 1.
All right, it's going to die this time. By the Undying, he did have an Essence Ring that he forgot to press, so might have been able to get Tomb down, but the fight's outcome's about the same anyways.
Okay, all right, there's the lasso getting dragged over onto Gojira, plus the Sonic Wave. The BKB does come out, though. They've got the Eclipse. Gabby's already popped his own. Chris just chasing after Carl here. Can they kill them down? The Silence coming into play, and they'll be able to go and just pin them together, though, using that Soul Bind. But Hector, he's not looking healthy now because he doesn't have that BKB, and they just have so much magic damage that they'll turn it back around and get the kill.
Stinger's here. Do they have any detect? They do not, actually. So, yeah, he got in trees. He's fine.
That was how much gold for Carl?
He made 300 total. Oh, when they killed him.
Yeah. Oh, Stinger. He's... Get out of there, bud.
Oh, he's spotted this time.
Yeah, Gabby sees him. Gabby's going to knock him back and give him a little Firefly bath.
Oh,
nice
he tried to tomb to cut the creep wave, I see. You don't want them to be able
to... mobility, just whenever T1 likes to play with this Grimstroke, they have so much mobility to pair up with it.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot easier for him to land it at the right time now. If he has to run in, he has to gamble being disabled and then not getting it off, so now he just gets to sit really far back. And
they see this Death Prophet. They saw the Crypt Swarm. Gojira, though, he's here in time. They turn back around. The jump forward, though, coming out from Cuckoo. There's a lot of fire all over the ground. The Yule's going to come into play here, trying to keep this Death Prophet alive a bit longer with the Soul Rip. And they do have that Hunt down, but there's just too much damage. They'll end up losing the Death Prophet. They're going to lose that Tomb, too. Again, Hector that they walk into. Have to be careful. There's a lot of blinks online for this team, so you can cancel one, but there's plenty more behind it. As Gojira's just going to be babysitting a bit. Carl hoping he can get lucky. Get a little bit of the Purge off, realizing that, but the lasso coming in over onto Gojira. They want to make sure that he can't save anything. And they're just getting shredded off the corner here. They're going for the Eclipse. Buyback coming out from Gojira. The rest side of T1, they're going to back off now.
So once again, the Eclipse does nothing there.
Look at this illusion, this Dark Portrait. You see all those glaives bouncing?
Oh, there it is. I didn't even notice it in the fight.
Yeah, and they can put the Inkswell on it. They have another man at this point. That does a lot of damage. We worried about being able to hit buildings. They do manage to grab Zephyr. Okay, that's a small consolation prize. But they've used the Exorcism, they've used the Arena, and they've used the BKBs.
He tries to get the ward. He ends up dying for it.
Oh, that somebody's probably going to be in that triangle area. Gabby leading the charge, does have the lasso available, has the blink. But already they're backing off over on the side of Beastcoast. They go for their own smoke.
I think they saw them.
They drop the wards on top of each other.
Yeah, and they know that there's a ward there, so that they know that T1's likely to come to this area.
Yeah, they put the Glimmer Cape up.
Get the ward, yeah.
And they're just going to go try to dodge a little bit for now.
There's more wards. There's wards everywhere. Do they have more sense? They do. Stinger has 5, but getting to this cliff is going to be tough. They're going to need illusions to do it, I think.
Okay, Cuckoo jumping in, finds Stinger immediately, drops the fireball. It's going to go bouncing back, and that's going to be a dead Undying. And they found Gojira as well, so they're going to make sure that there are no saves available should they decide to press their advantage here over on the side of T1.
It's just so hard to contest cliff wards like that. But yeah, probably just realize like, okay, this fight's not going to be good. Man, all these cliff spots. I feel like the vision control for T1 is incredible. They know exactly where Whisper's standing right now.
And they picked up a gem on top of that too, so...
Oh, he's going in?
Oh, yeah, he is indeed going in because he sees Zephyr. It's always Zephyr. Zephyr the first one to get jumped on, but over on the back lines, Carl jumping in, finding Stinger here as Whisper taking a lot of damage here from Cuckoo, but they'll send some of these illusions to slow down Cuckoo and kind of starving them out a little bit. I'm sure they're going to swing around towards the triangle, figuring that Luna will be there, but do you have a Lincoln style?
A Lincoln style?
Yes, my brain is a little... Let's look at the Manta style and Lincoln's. Cuckoo taking a decent amount of damage again. Does have to be careful though because they have the blink forward. Ector running away here. They're going to jump right over onto Stinger, but they do have the Glimmer Cape and an Essence Ring. Keep him alive. Gabby dragging back over onto Gojira. This is the one target that they need to remove from the fight to make this perhaps a little bit easier for them. So get a little bit more damage. They keep poking away over here using these Lucent Beams coming out from the Luna. There it is. There's a Silver Edge being shown by Cuckoo. The BKB though coming out from Whisper. Big Sonic Wave being thrown out as the Exorcism gets pushed over onto the side. The nice arena though coming through. We'll be able to make sure they take down Whiteman. That is going to be the Aegis. Zephyr to fall next. And now Cuckoo, he is just getting wailed upon. He's very, very tanky as Gabby is over here on the side, getting a little bit more damage out. Does have the BKB. But fighting in that choke point on top of if that was a mistake.
He's prepping a smoke or something. It's kind of like last game, actually. The Lincolns are so good against the stun.
Okay, they're going to see Ector. They don't know who else is here, though. Let's jump forward immediately for the BKB. The drag back over onto Whisper. Jira getting into position, though, will be able to save as Carl's just taking too much damage. Nice arena coming out from Whisper. He doesn't manage to go and land the spear, though, as Cuckoo is going to try to fight back again. And the rest of the... Oh, there's just so much fire all over the ground here. Stinger, he is going to fall. See Smile again over here chasing after Cuckoo. Gonna throw out that here. They've got the vision. The sentry ward just tossing back and forth over here on the Dragon Knight. This is looking very good now for Beastcoast. They'll turn that around. They'll get the kill on the Dragon Knight. And they're hunting for more. They managed to go and capture Whitemon, so he's gonna be the next one to fall.
Really nicely placed wards.
So using the Shadow Poison to try to get information here. Gojira is immediately gonna get disrupted. He's buying time though. So that's gonna be the Aegis going over to Chris. And they're happy about this.
Yes, they are. Can they defend on the way out, though? Silence almost catches Gabby.
Oh, the Lincolns.
They're going. They don't get him, though. They're all... And then goes for Flicker, very similar to last game. So only loses about 15 movement speed. Really not bad. A little Dispel, too. That's going to be really good, actually.
Gabby finding the opening over onto Gojira. Whisper waiting patiently, though. Have the Lotus Orb over onto Gojira. They are going to end up losing him, but the Scotty damage coming out here. They have the Dark Portrait being made against Ector. They've got that, they've got the Ink Swell over on the Illusion. It's just a quick hit and run, though. They're not looking to get too good. All right, I say that as Whitemon goes, he uses that Overgrowth, and Ector just cuts through him. Lincolns are doing a decent amount, but is it going to be enough? Whisper pinning over to Cuckoo over onto the line. Is he going to stay alive? Yes, he is. He'll end up falling. No Dragon Knight over here as C-Smile is going pretty deep. He does have that Aegis though. He's feeling confident. He's just gonna start applying pressure to this tower with Ector, with the rest of the team. They did end up losing the Shadow Team. The buyback's gonna come out though. Who wants to be a part of it, and he does end up living. Carl is just taking so much damage. Soulbind coming into play. Cuckoo getting the double stun off here. Gabby trying. All right, that's gonna be the first time it's going to fall. Coming back up again. They find the opening over onto Stinger. Ector, though, he's very tanky. They managed to take down Whisper.
The Dark
C-Smile having to be careful. Yeah, that's a lot of glaive damage that's bouncing around here. This Luna's not looking too good right now, as it looks like the blink coming out from C-Smile is going to be enough. They'll be able to go and take out almost everyone here on the side of Beastcoast, except for the Shadow Demon, who already went.
When they go on K1, that's the plan.
Okay, there it is. It's a jump forward. Gabby.
Will they collapse? They could retake the high ground.
I don't know. Okay, they're gonna BKB teleport out.
All right, they're doing it.
Okay, there it is. The swing coming out.
Get out.
Link. Oh no, that is the Exorcism. Maybe they can catch Zephyr? That's the hope. Yeah, that looks like they should be able to go and catch Zephyr, but he does have the Aeon Disc, so he'll survive a little bit longer and provide a little bit of a distraction. Deal with the Dark Portrait. It will pop.
Still was Exorcism.
Oh, Ector, though, in the mid lane gets a little bit spooked here by Carl. Pop Lincoln several times. Cuckoo jumping back in with the Lotus. It's a good disruption, though, to buy a bit more time. Whisper trying to make his way over as well. Has to wait, though. Refresher Orb coming out. Whitemon getting chased down over here by Whisper is going to fall. They were chasing after Cuckoo a little bit, but they didn't quite manage to find it, so they do get this pick off. Beastcoast finally out of the base for the first time in a bit. They do spot out this giant black dragon. Oh my word. Seasmile stepped on a cliffside here. Again, they'll be able to go throughout the disruption. Cuckoo taking a lot of damage here. They're going to try to put everything that they can to silence on top of it. Be able to get Cuckoo. They've lost Gojira. There is no Roche up, not for a bit now. But again, I'm going to try to slow this down a little bit. Carl trying to cut through.
Such a good flicker game right now.
Look at these glaives. Oh my word. Another Lotus. Lincoln's dragged back over onto Actor. Actor, he needs help. They're just holding him into place. It's looking very bad for him. He is going to fall. Stinger now looks like he is going to be the next victim. Carl's on a monster kill streak, and now Chrissy's got to blink away. He's gonna go pop the BKB. He doesn't have the TP for another 5 seconds. This is not looking good for him. This is looking very scary indeed now for this Death Prophet. She's trying to climb, she's trying to get out of there, and she just cannot. Too much damage coming out from the side of T1.
Oh, painful to watch Hector die, and they should be able to get a 2 racks here. Assuming
That's
Death Prophet,
aggressive. The jump forward over on Gojira. Again, does have the Aeon to Stinger, hiding over here on the side with that Glimmer.
Oh, he gets blinked.
Gojira's gonna be okay. Stinger. Okay, the follow-up here coming out from Whisper. They get the Soulbind out, though. Carl with the BKB going to ensure that he's going to be able to survive as they do end up losing Stinger. Stinger is going to buy back. Lasso dragged back over onto Whisper. They're dealing with that Tombstone. Gonna get dragged back pretty far. He's got the Lotus on himself, but he's just taking a lot of damage here. Plus that Hex, it's a triple kill now for Carl. Whisper going to buy back. Get himself in, another refresher, the drag back over onto Whisper. That BKB is not gonna matter. They have to get him out. All right, he does have the arena, but it doesn't matter.
A lot of buybacks, but they do defend their racks at least. Low cooldown.
Gabby waiting patiently. Here has the BKB up. Has lasted about 7 seconds. Carl's gonna continue to just poke away. Chris trying his best to stay alive. Again, this fireball just all over the ground
tough.
is so difficult for them to fight into.
But it's low now.
It is low. They have to do this. They have to figure this out. Silence getting placed over onto Cuckoo. They're going to slow him down just a little bit. Carl jumping forward, sees Stinger. He's just going to be able to take him down. But there it is. There's the Tombstone. The grab over onto Gojira, though. This is the guy that they need to try to keep alive. But it doesn't matter. Okay, at the end of the day, it's still going to be Chris who picks up the Aegis. They've used the BKBs. They've got to move together, though. They have the Soulbind down. They've got the Sheep over here. They've got the Lotus. And they're just going to be pulled apart over here. High ground and low ground. Whisper is going to fall. He's also going to fall as well as Hector has to teleport away. And he can't do it. They managed to find the stun just in the nick of time. Oh, God. See Smile. He is dead a second time. They have buyback over on the Luna. They have buyback over on this Death Prophet. But I don't...
Apparently.
Okay. All right. Well, he's got... Well, I mean, this is looking like it's going to be the end.
It does seem like that. A dieback there.
Yeah, there it is. There's the GG call. They called it.
GG is called. So 1-1 for Beastcoast. 1-1 for T1. T1 going to be a little bit disappointed in that, but hey, Beastcoast had a great showing. Made them really fight for game 2, certainly. But hey, still really good for Beastcoast, and T1 is still in a really commanding position, currently sitting 5-1, I think, on the scoreboard. So they're going to be pretty happy.
You still got to be very, very happy if you're T1. I mean, that was a hard-fought battle, and it shows that, you know, you can still stick to your strategy, stick to the things that you know that you do very, very well. Because, I mean, it doesn't get much more T1 than this, right? With the Dragon Knight, the Grimstroke, the Tree, even though, you know, shifted around. Like, you've got all these heroes that, you know, they're very comfortable with, and they still played their style of Dota, and they just adjusted a little bit, and were still able to find this victory.
They did, and it looked like Beastcoast had control of the game, sort of, despite being behind in kills. Their KDAs weren't very good. Their net worth was pretty much always solid. They just made some errors with tactical stuff towards the end. Everything turned so much. Hector going high